All right, now a big breakthrough for officials investigating the Air India plane crash. Investigators have now successfully retrieved and downloaded the black box data from the ill-fated AI-171, the Boeing 787 Dreamliner that crashed 36 seconds after it took off. It killed 241 on board and nearly 35 people on the ground. The aircraft accident now is being investigated thoroughly, and officials have confirmed that data from both the flight data recorder and the cockpit voice recorder have now been extracted. Major step forward, especially since there were concerns that the devices were damaged in the June 12th crash. It turns out the memory modules, including the critical crash protection module, were all intact. Both black boxes have reached the AAIB lab in Delhi. Data has been successfully extracted. What the data here shows is the voice recorder will, in fact, what basically it reveals to the investigators once it's investigated is what was said inside the cockpit, right, during the time of distress. Any distress calls, alarms or warnings that were made moments before the crash, all that is recorded in that box and will be established. The flight data recorder will show key technical parameters including altitude, engine thrust, control inputs, all of the configuration that was in place when the plane took off. Together, they'll help recreate the final moments before the crash and may help explain what went wrong just after takeoff. Of course, many questions now being asked, people wanting very eagerly to know what exactly did the captain, the pilot, the Captain Sabharwal say in his final call. Was there a loss of power? Was it dual engine failure? Did he mention system malfunction? Now, preliminary clues suggest a total power loss, possibly supported by visual confirmation that the investigators have. But yet, until the black box is recovered, nothing can be pointed out. In fact, a parliamentary panel will also be held next week to review safety standards and aircraft maintenance across airlines in India. Top officials from Air India, Boeing, and the Civil Aviation Ministry have been summoned as concerns are now growing over reported lapses within the aviation sector. Investigation enters a critical phase now. Big question still hangs. What really happens to those? In fact, in that span of few seconds after it took off, what exactly transpired? Everyone wants to know. The black box really will hold the answer.